Welcome to Lindamood-Bell Radio. I'm Dave Hungerford. Lindamood-Bell Professional Development can help your school maximize student achievement. We prepare educators to meet the needs of at-risk learners, including low-income students and students identified for special education. Evidence-based programs are key to our solutions for schools. Our interactive, in-depth teacher workshops are available in person or live online. Learn more and get started at lindamoodbell.com. In this podcast episode, we're joined by a group of Jamaican educators who explain how sensory cognitive instruction has transformed their teaching and has impacted the lives of students. Over the past 5 years, teachers across Jamaica have received Lindamood-Bell professional development to increase literacy for struggling readers and students with learning disabilities. The effort was initiated by Mandy Melville, president of Creative Language-Based Learning, who experienced the positive results of Lindamood-Bell instruction with her own children. To find out more about the project and creative language-based learning, visit their website, creativelearning.info. And thank you to Chavanese Anderson, Warren White, Andrew Rowe, Arlene Thomas, and Derek Nemhard. Here they are.
Chavanese Anderson. I am a 2022 participant in the CLBL training program. Well, I've always had a passion for teaching. It is something that comes naturally, it's innate. I have been teaching for like almost a decade, 9.5 years. So for me, I've noticed that our academic system here in Jamaica, as I said, is more rigid, more academic based. It's just one level for all students, whereas the CLBL program breaks it down so that the program is individualized, so that the students, there is more a chance that the students reaches their potential versus just a one level and they have to reach up to that. So it's more of a personalized learning environment, learning structure. So it's more understanding that there is a sensory cognitive process that the children have to go through to get to the point that we want them to get to. So I've learned that there is a connection with the mind and seeing the words and creating mental imagery versus before where I would just give them sight words. Yes, they can remember the sight words, but when you give them like a complete sentence, they're not able to decode and to manipulate. So now I am learning that the sensory cognitive process allows them to manipulate any word and creates like a global reader, which is what we want for our children. It has been an amazing journey. So far, we've been here for 2 weeks. The first week, I've noticed that children were, lacking in sound, symbol imagery, concept imagery, and stuff like that. And then now we're at the end of the second week and just 10 days of the CLBL program with the children. And I am telling you, it is an amazing transformation you have been seeing in the children. I've seen where students would normally have particular issues with two vowels go walking and stuff like that. This program has broken it down in such a step that the children will be able to grasp it, or has grasped it, should I say, in just 2 weeks. That boosts their confidence to say that I can learn something in such a short time, and my learning process is not as lengthy as how it was before. I have promise, I have purpose. The CLBL program, personally for me, the impact that it has on me, I've gained more confidence in being a teacher, in being an advocate for children, in understanding the learning styles. It has given me, the basic skills and the knowledge needed to boost my energy as a teacher to say, I am the teacher now.
I'm one of the CLBL summer teacher participant at the Reach Academy. Being a special education teacher before in the program, there would have been some gaps in the learning experience with the students, especially after the pandemic or during the pandemic. the learning loss would have been large. And especially for the special education classes, the approach to learning would need to take an orthodox way and more professionally prescribed practices and techniques. And being a part of the CLBL program, definitely this has really opened my mind with professional practices and tested and tried techniques. It's not just the same chalk and talk, no. It's about speech and say, see and say, right? So it allows them to use their mind. And you find that most of the students, while you give them a book to read, they're able to memorize the word, but if you ask them to partition to say, which word is that? They're not able to tell you the sound or even to say where they can find that word. And what this program does is an orthodox program, it has proven, and it really helps them to move from not able to recognize sound, but to actually know the sounds and the letters and add and to substitute sounds. And that is, I'm passionate about this, and I hope that more teachers are part of this program. I have seen great improvement both in myself and the students that we engage with on a day-to-day basis. And we have been doing 2 programs, the Scene Stars, and which focus on symbol imagery and phonological awareness, and also in visualizing and verbalizing, which is the other program we have been doing with image gestalt and allowing students to able to develop their high order thinking and comprehension skills using images to tell a story using structure words. We had to learn to be rotating because the students were able to sit into a specific space for the day, and the teachers would go around to them. So because we're not used to it, for us to be moving and we had to be using the kits, it was a little bit challenging. But then after practicing and see the purpose of it, because people will do great when they understand why the reason. So the students were set into a space and we went around, and this prepares us for the coming new term, because with the special teacher model that the government is using now, where specialist teachers, we are going to be going around to the different classes. So this program would have even pivoted us to have a better transitional, mentally to working with this program. Students, they are willing to learn, but we have to meet them halfway. And for me, this will remind me to know that yes, when I go in the classroom, I have to do things that interest the students, and also this will expand even myself, because I'm discovering things about myself that I did not know. I'm the comedian here, so definitely I know that this helps me to evaluate my approaches and to see the need of it. So definitely I am impacted in a personal way.
Creative language-based learning program that has come at a timely, blessed time for DuPont Primary and Infant School. What makes CLBL so special is that it allows us to have that one-on-one with the students. It meets them at where they are, and then of course it retrofits whatever is necessary for that particular student. And so the students get whatever it is that will move them, right? And the response the students have been having has been wonderful. The age and grade, we're looking at grades 2 and 3 and 4 students, the ones that are having the issues with learning, with reading, the ones that, because of economic situations and COVID, that would have been lasted for 2 years, has allowed us to pinpoint those students, give them necessary help. The program is allowing those students now to come a far way in reading. They have moved very far from where they were. And so we are very grateful for the program. I want to take this opportunity to thank all the sponsors who would have made so many other things possible and to make this program a success in our school. And the good thing is we are able to catch this at this point. And so therefore, they are going to be going over into exam mode later. They're going to be able to manage a little better after having been moved from where they are. So this is a godsend, very special program, and we are glad that we have this program at DuPont.
My name is Arlene Thomas, principal of the Seaward Primary and Infant School. For me, this program is a welcome change in our school, where we know that our children are given the opportunity to excel. They are able to recognize words and letter sounds. It is a tremendous program. We started out with 3 teachers involved, and we have grown to 9 teachers now.
My name is Derek Demard.
I'm the Managing Director at Jamaica Flour Mills. I'm here today at Seawood Primary. We're here to visit and to look at the CLBL Early Childhood Program. Jamaica Flour Mills is a donor to this program and a happy donor. We've come to view the good works being done by CLBL and are happy to report that with your help and with our continued support, your funds will go a long way in early childhood, which is what is really needed for the enhancement of Jamaica as a country and as a nation. Please, we implore you to help in any way that you can. We have seen the results, and I'm sure that with your help, you will see the help that you can give to this also.
Big up to CLBL. You are making a welcome change in the schools, not just in our school, but all across. Without you, I don't know how we would have been so empowered.
And thank you for listening. Learn more about us at Lindamood-Bell.com. You can also find us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We are Lindamood-Bell.